we need to talk about laziness. I am incredibly lazy when it comes to Fallout, and anything that I can do to quicken things up is good. I don't mean cheating. I don't mean, kind of glitching things and not kind of doing what needs to be done in terms of the gameplay. But I just mean in terms of making things look good, and in terms of improving the settlements that I'm kind of building. Then laziness is key for me. Is this you too? Now, there are some mods which we've already installed which actually kind of help us to be lazy straight away. So, for example, the store that we're just going past here is made by a mod called Immersive Vendors. And all that does is just put a display on the front of your store, which you can kind of see here. And it does it for all the different levels. And in fact, the higher level the store, the more stuff you get there and the more brilliant it looks. Lazy, thank you very much. But as I've made these Build It videos, I think we've done 3 now, and basically what I've tried to do in Build It is show how you can make something that looks really good really quickly. And the structures are often, I find, the quickest part, especially if you've got a design in mind straight away. You're just going to go, here's a wall, here's a door, stick it down, blah, 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 done. The bit that's so time consuming is putting little tiny objects on the shelves or in the fridges and all that kind of stuff. You can see on the right hand side here, I've got some shelves that are very nearly bare because it took me about 2 minutes to put the structure down. It then took me about 5 minutes to find the object, put the object down, pick the object down, try and put it into place. And the camera's floating at that. On the left-hand side, just above my head here, you can see there's a load of ammo, and I put down a couple of little ammo boxes and a few mini nukes. And I even used OCD Decorator to kind of put things down, but it was kind of one object at a time, and it didn't place exactly right. Then I had to kind of place anywhere on. And I'm lazy, and I just want to have things that look really good, really quickly. Is that so bad? Is that so bad? I want to be proud of my settlements, and I know you do too. So rather than having to individually go around and place it, instead, let's mod it. Welcome to Mod It. I have shown you mods which change the world, literally. I've shown you mods that change the gameplay, and I've shown you I haven't really shown you a lot of very just kind of cute, sweet, oh that's cool mods. And this is one of those mods that is just, oh, that's cool. Now, the problem with placing objects, as I'm sure you've discovered if you try and put them down, is it just takes so long. You have to go and find the right bit of junk. You have to get it in your inventory. You have to drop it on the floor is one way of doing it. You then have to go down. You have to look at it. You have to pick it up. You have to make sure you don't press the button wrong and pick it up and have to drop it all again. Then you have to kind of walk over to the right bit and press shift and rotate it. Oh no, I rotated it in the wrong axis. Change that one again. I'm rotating it like this. You do all this kind of fiddly stuff, and you get it into the right place. You let it go. It falls off from the thing you were before, and that's just one item. And if you want a shelf full of stuff, it takes ages. So why don't we, instead of us doing it, we just do it yourself? Do it yourself? Come on, do it yourself. It's funny. Hang on, the weather's getting a bit bad. That's worse. That's worse. Weather. Thank you. Thank you, weather. Now, this mod is by a modder called Dinosaurs with a Z, because Zs are cool. And what Dinosaurs has done has replaced the shelving objects, which you can see here. Now, I very, very badly placed these objects using a very good mod called OCD Decorator, which I would absolutely recommend, but I didn't put them down very well, and to be honest, it's pretty naff. Now, watch this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. And let's pick up the shelf, and we'll put it in the middle of the road so we can see clearly where we are. Now, what Dinosaurs has done with do-it-yourself, which I'm just going to try and say as many times as I can during this video, is created some new shelves called Dino Shelf. And they look physically identical to the shelves we've got already. So let me place one down. So to go again, left-hand side, shelf. Right-hand side, Dino Shelf. And then what Dinosaurs has done is put together some, just basically a big chunk of objects like this. This is ammo number 1. And there's loads of different categories of these objects. And what they do, if I go over to the shelves on the left, is they can be placed, but with the special dino shelves, they snap into the various locations. And so it makes it as quick as kind of going, yeah, I'm making an ammo shop, ka-chunk. I'm still making an ammo shop. Let's try and put it in. Can I put them in backwards? No, you can't. So once they clip in, they kind of clip in. But you can get kind of different objects and things and put them in. So we've got bathroom for your kitchen shelf. We've got some books for your library. There's 3 different types of books, 4 different types of books, 5 different types of books, 6 different types of books, 7 different types of books. We've got some bottles. We've got more bottles. We've got piles of boxes that'll look cool on my shelf. We've got a few different types of clothes. We've got components. And one of my personal favorites is paint cans. You've got bits for the kitchen and paint cans. And all of a sudden, within just a few short seconds of putting stuff down, we've gone from a completely bare shelf with nothing on it or one badly placed missile to a full shelf of stuff to sell, which is brilliant. Select the whole thing by holding down the select key. I would suggest you kind of do your shelves before you kind of place them in, especially these kind of ones, which will help. And then we're just going to put that back into place and kind of put it up there or down there, depending on your personal preference. And look at that. With just a few easy clicks, we have transformed that kind of shelving area, which is just going to go at the background, into something really busy and really quite awesome looking. Now we can do exactly the same thing with the wall shelf. So I've removed the shelf that was behind here and taken off the pretty badly placed items on it. And we're going to go again back into furniture and the shelves. And we're going to go to our dino shelf. And they said this time we're going to go to the kind of metal looking one, the single one. And we just bonk it down. And then we're going to go and find some ammo to put on it. And as simple as that, bam, put it into place. And we have just got ourselves a fantastic design to go behind our store guy with just a couple of clicks. Something that could have taken half an hour has taken 10 seconds, which is awesome. Now, I have a request for dinosaurs. Now, what Dinosaurs has already done is put together lots of variations of books and lots of variations of bottles and things like that. And I would just like to see more variations on the same thing. So, for example, this ammo shop could do with a few different ammo layouts. It could also do with some weapons that lie on shelves as well. Although there are gun racks and other things to do that with that one. But so because the downside of this mod is that your displays are going to look identical. If you use one more than once, it's going to look it might look a little bit dodgy to the eye. But the mod itself is so good that I basically want to say to the mod author Dinosaurs, thank you. From the bottom of my incredibly lazy heart, you have just made it possible for me to decorate things so much more quickly than I could before. And I just would love to see more of it, please. I would just love to see more of these shelves. And I'll just show you again just how quickly this kind of stuff goes in. So here we go. We're in the kitchen. We'll stick on the dino shelf, and then let's just decorate our kitchen with anything that might be kind of relevant to this particular part of the house. So sure, let's have some bottles on the bottom shelf. We'll have some, maybe there's some clothes being stored there. We could have obviously food, because food is cool. There's 2 different types of food. There's a vegetable one. Tell you what, we'll do the kitchen one in a minute on the top shelf. But let's put some of the ingredients there. And then there's one that's got food, produce. Here we go. We'll stick some produce in there. Then we'll go back to the other shelves and we'll get a small one. There's my small little dino shelf. Here's my small little dino shelf. I'm going to stick that on the wall there. And some of you who are wonderful decorators may be looking at this and going, oh my God, I can't believe he's put that there or stuck this here. But the point is, it doesn't matter because I've just done it in 5 seconds. So I can just fix it again afterwards. And that'll clip nicely onto there because it snaps on. Brilliant. Bit escape. Boom! Come on! How cool is that? How cool is that? Dinosaurs, thank you. This is an awesome mod. Please keep updating it. Please keep giving us cool stuff. Other suggestions for new things might be, things that you can kind of put down on kind of work surfaces, like this. And again, kind of things like kind of other things you might want to put in a store, like kind of weapons for the weapons thing and things like that. But, these are kind of minor tweaks because I really, really like what done as Zoles has done with it. As always, if you like a mod, then don't forget to come across to the Do It Yourself page and make sure you hit the track to look for updates and the endorse button. And if this is your file of the month, then hit the vote button. And if you've liked this video and you like me personally, then do make sure that you subscribe to the channel and please press the like button on the video because it helps me to know which kind of stuff you like and what you want to see more of. If you want to see me using these things in action, then check out one of my Build It videos from the future because I haven't used them as of this moment. And other than that, I hope to see you again on this channel because why would you ever want to watch anyone else? You have been fantastic. And you know what? So was I. Goodbye.